Well, good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majeski Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your March the 25th, 2026. Well, dealing with a mix of clouds, sunshine across the area, across East Tennessee and North Georgia. A fairly comfortable day here as we're wrapping up your midweek forecast, but it looks like we're in store for a nice big warm-up here for a couple days. Slight chance of rain thrown in there with another cold front coming in for the weekend and another cool down as we go into the weekend before another warm-up next week. So really a roller coaster forecast coming your way. Now, before we get into this full update, if you're new here to the Talking Live Broadcast Channel Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you happen to be watching over on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. And more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future forecast updates. Because if you don't do that, you won't get your updates. All right, let's go ahead and take a live look right now. What's going on here in Chattanooga? We got some of that filtered sunshine, some high clouds moving through the area, but really not looking too bad here for this afternoon. Same goes up here for Lake Chattooga up North Georgia as well. Pleasant day, just a light wind, and again, some very pollinated air out there to say the least. Still running on very much on the high side there, but generally looking at a pretty nice day. Radar is calm for the moment. Expect maybe a few showers coming in Friday night and into early Saturday as front comes through, but the moisture with it is going to be really kind of petering on out as it moves on in through the area before that cool down comes in for the weekend. Satellite picture kind of showing that mix of sun and clouds here across the area. It's definitely having an impact as far as what your temperatures are looking like in here, but really not looking too bad. We're seeing just some of that filtered sunshine moving through the area here for right now, and I expect a little more sunshine as we go through the day for tomorrow. Now looking at your regional temperatures here, again, warming up into the 60s here for a lot of areas. Again, a little more cloud cover here in parts of Georgia. That's why they're still stuck in the 50s. But look at all this 70s and 80s back to our west. That's going to be kind of moving back into the area as we go in for Thursday and Friday before that next cold front makes an appearance in our backyards. So let's go ahead and take a look at that forecast model. Show you where exactly that rain will be kind of coming on in. Again, a low chance. It's not going to be all that impressive. But as we go through the day here, going through the rest of today and then going in for your Thursday, again, not looking too bad. Thursday's looking pretty good. But as we go toward Friday, we're going to be looking our attention up toward the north. So that green starts to move in. There it is right there. We got a cold front coming our way. And so this is kind of diving on down here to the south. And that's going to be bringing us some cooler weather for the weekend. Not overly cold, but it's going to cool things down. And you notice the green coming in across East Tennessee and North Georgia as we go into Friday evening. So we could see a few spotty showers. Again, not a lot out of this. Definitely less than maybe a tenth of an inch for most areas here. But this will quickly move on through. And we'll be setting up for, I think, a pretty nice weekend overall across our area. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at those temperatures here for tomorrow morning. Not overly cold. We'll still have some 40s out there and some 50s here across the area, but otherwise looking pretty good. A milder start. And then our daytime highs, those are definitely going to respond in kind. Check this out as we go back into near 80 degrees near Chattanooga, 70 upper 70s here across North Georgia mountains. Look at all these 80s back off toward the west. Very, very gaudy warm weather here. And this will be warming up even warmer going into Friday before that cool down moves in for the weekend. All right, so let's go look at our forecast maps. So we kind of track that cold front coming our way. Again, watch that little time stamp there on top as we kind of go through the days of the week here as we go into your Thursday morning. Again, high pressure cold holding on. Well, a bit of a southerly wind around that area of high pressure. There's the high back over toward the Carolina coast. And as we go forward here, as you can see, this cold front kind of racing at us here. Here it comes. That's a pretty good high pressure system. Still looking about 1040 high up this way as that cool air starts to move in behind this front. And notice the high pressure down here in the Gulf. That's what's keeping the moisture at bay. We're not getting any moisture filling up out of the Gulf. So whatever moisture is coming with this front is kind of all it has. And not going to be tapping anything to bring us any real serious rain threats here, unfortunately. Now, as we go into Saturday, it'll be a bit breezy, it looks like, as we go into Saturday, as that big old high moves on and cools things down for Saturday and Sunday. But we're going to warm right back up, folks. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week, we're going to see, again, the warmer weather coming back at us. Right now, I'm going to keep the precipitation off for just right now. If we do get anything toward the tail end of the forecast period, we're talking maybe 20%. But for right now, we're going to keep it on the dry side. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that forecast here for your Thursday. Going to go for mostly sunny skies, 81-53. Not looking too bad there in Chattanooga. Nice warm up through the day. Morning lows, definitely not overly cold. We'll keep it in the 40s in the mountains, 50s for everybody else. Looking pretty good there. And daytime highs, 70s over toward western North Carolina and North Georgia. Everybody else looking at the lower 80s. How about the regional forecast? Everybody looking a lot warmer here. 82 in Columbia, as well as Birmingham, 86 in Nashville, 86 in Memphis, and 85 in Jackson. How about the next 7 days? Here we go. Wow, up to 83 on Friday. Got a chance of some late day showers, as you saw with that front. Now probably linger into Friday night. 65, 42 on Saturday, and then we're going to warm right back up. We're right back in the low 80s as we go toward Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So again, not looking too bad out there. I hope you guys enjoy the seesaw with the temperatures, but we're going to continue to stay on the dry side and no help with that pollen with some decent rains, unfortunately. All right, that's it for now. You guys remember, if you're not yet a follower here on the page, give us a follow here on Facebook and over on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates. All right, that's it for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next edition. Until then, y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.